Hello guys. This is Silver. What's up? So, yeah, a lot of people have been asking me how to make money. Um, like, what bosses to fight. Well, like, what to do to make money. Well, okay, so there's a lot of different ways to make money, but so hold on. So we're gonna be going over some of mine. First off, I like to have everything unlocked. I have 90 base, so I have everything in the game pretty much unlocked. I have all the diaries. I have all the house favor in Kebos, and yeah, I get money mostly through combat, but some skilling, like like I invest in things. So let's see, I this is like this gives an extra life to your farming things when it's equipped, and does the same. So it's like two or three or four extra picks usually on your farming patch. Um, so I'm hold on. Which part am I on? Okay, we're doing sleep deprivation right now. So basically, one of the main things I want to go over is basically, um, remember a lot of people say like on merchant guides there's like a bot dump in the GE. Well, when the moon goes over the sky, it messes with your hormones and makes people more manic. That's why people on a full moon murder more than on when it's sunny out. Like not the like people don't think about like, oh, it's sunny out, I can't get away with this. Like, but point is like, um, the weather affects people. So if you're up all night and all day and all night, you might not really be budgeting that well because yes, you get more experience. Yes, you can accumulate more money, but you can also waste it. Like, um, for example, I want a Grazi Rapier. I want to sell all my stuff, buy a Grazi Rapier. No, it's too much. I have too little gear. I'm gonna sell my Grazi Rapier, buy the stuff. Oh, hey, I think I'm gonna go with the Grazi Rapier this time. Okay, bought it. Sold stuff, bought it. Oh, it's going down in price now. I'm gonna sell it and get my stuff back. The whole idea is not really good for budget for making money. That's just something I wanted to put out there right away. Okay. All right. So that's sleep deprivation and budgeting. Budgeting is basically don't lend out things to your friends unless like you're really close to them or something, and like spend money on something that's a sure thing. Like if you're gonna boss, with a item like say a whip or something, well maybe if you got a tent, okay, but it would be worth the money if you had enough to invest in a rapier to not have to refill your whip tentacle. But if you're using like a regular whip or a tent, it might still be worth it because you're still making money from bossing. So yeah, as long as you're like making money, you're good. But okay, so now dailies and hourlies. Okay, my clanmate is following me for some reason. I just thought that was funny, and we're at the first daily. So basically, I just teleported to the GE, and like every day, this would be here if you've completed the Varrock diaries. You basically just like have like 840k if you have the elite done, and you like take out of here. Keep in mind you have to have the easy, medium, hard, and all the in betweens for the elite. Now the next one is flax, which you just use the counter and headgear. I believe it's I don't even know what diary it is, but it's the it's like this area. Hold on, it's like this area is diary. Like this area is diary pretty much. So You can't see that. Hold on. It's like this area is diary pretty much. Like I don't know what it's called. But, yeah. So I already got my dailies. I apologize for that because I just thought of this before. You just like right click on the flax and then use it on him, and he'll give you like 200 or something like that flax and like or bowstrings. And all right. So we're approaching the next one. Now we're gonna go this way and go to AKS. I don't need the staff from the fairies because whatchamacallit, I got the Lumbridge Draenor diaries, so I don't need Draymond staff. Right, we go east. Okay, and we just grab the arrows from him. I was already here, of course. So that's the dailies. And now we're going to go to the farming patches. Okay, so we're gonna hit the farming cape. Oh, I have some more of these, so we can actually show you. So basically I use the farming cape and the magic secateurs to give me extra lives. The higher my farming level, the more chance that those extra lives won't be used up. So every extra life counts. It's actually restocked really fast because I like just got these. Okay, so there's that. And you basically just hand it to this guy and he notes them for you. So you can move on to the other ones, but I'm going to show you real quick where another thing is. And it's right here, the coconut tree or whatnot. Just pick coconuts. And then you do that. I don't think it's worth going to Laeta? Laetia? I don't remember. But unless you have the Elven Signet. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, one more stop for the dailies. So when we go to Duel Arena, we go to the whatchamacallit, the cactus over here, and we would pick the spine and get as these work as well. That was an update a long time ago that the cape and the secateurs and the farming level helps. It was an update because people didn't like how it was working. Alright, and that is my dailies. Hello again. Okay, so yeah, as far as bosses to kill, yeah, I mean, it's basically just do what works for you. It's okay to solo God Wars or Corp or whatnot. Corp is probably like less rewarding unless you stay there a long time. But so basically, if you're not an Iron Man and you don't have a clan, I would go to it depends on your combat really. Like not quite sure how to explain it. Like for example, if I'm slaying bosses, right, soloing versus Slayer in general, like hey, I got Cerberus task. Well, I have like 1 in 128 chance of getting any crystal, and Eternals and Prims are at least decent price. You know, the rest is a troll drop, so it's like 1 in like 256 chance. So like maybe 1 or 2 crystals in a Slayer task, and like 50 chance if I'm gonna get a prim or a eternal. So people do that boss. Why not do bandos? It's the same chance. It's just better drops. So people do it because it's a Slayer task, and because like they're told to kill it by a Slayer master. They have the boost with the Slayer helm. It's chosen for them to do. If they would make a choice for themselves, they wouldn't get the Slayer helm bonus. But what I'm trying to say is people like being told what to do. Um, Boosting and regular Slayer. Regular Slayer is mainly like you go. This guy tells you to kill something, and you kill it. Well, for a lot of accounts, it may be too hard. I can make a Slayer guide. But like new and fresh accounts, like ones that aren't like maxed, like it might be a little bit hard at the beginning. I'm also trying to figure out how to make a Slayer guide for new accounts, but this ain't that. So, because like if you gain combat and you use like uh, Vanica, then it's gonna be different tasks. Where if you're boosting, you're using nine tasks at Birthrup, the lowest level Slayer Master, and you get no points for that. But the 10th task, 20th task, the 30th task, the 40th task is like extra points. You go to a higher level Slayer Master at that time, and one I found was good was Naive, because Naive has a lot of cannon tasks, and not a lot of very hard ones. But there's Steel Dragons, there's Iron Dragons, and there's Black Demons that she assigns, which is kind of frustrating. But that's about all for the hard tasks from her. And so what now is so after that there is the difference between boosting and regular. Did I do that? Yeah. And like, okay, 50 is extra, 60 goes back to it, 100 is extra, 250 is extra, and 1000 Slayer test completed is extra. And honestly, like skilling isn't bad. Like, God Wars is 3 mil an hour. Even if you solo, it's like half an hour longer than groups to get an item. But yeah, so should I call it camping? Like, if you have to be told what to do, then like if you want to do something, the best way to make money, to my opinion, is to whatchamacallit, is to basically camp something and stay at it. But if you must be told what to do, similar to Slayer, you could do this, right? So so like you would number activities that you like doing. So say camp Abyssal Demons for 3 hours, solo Bandos 2 to 4 trips, go on a Dagon of Kings trip. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, well, since it's 1 through 3, and this is just random. I googled random number generator, but it really doesn't matter which one. So like, say if it's 1 through 10, you can just make your own activities. I don't really care, but you generate. Okay, 2. So now we have to go solo bandos for 2 or 3 trips. Okay, let's add Runecraft 10k nature runes. Right? Okay, so now it's 1 and 4. So we did the bandos trip, right? Hey, we got Runecraft 10k nature runes. Alright, cool. Something like that. That's like the difference. It's just like a Slayer task. You don't get Slayer experience for it, but hey, it's something to do. Alright, this is like my methods on how to make money. It's not like Like the random number generator thing is not really. I haven't used it recently, but it's just advice. All right. This is my advice for making money. See you guys.